Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 37th Annual Community Christmas Parade. My name's Mike Savolka. I'm with U.S. Bank and also board member of your Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce. We are pleased to present this parade today. It certainly wouldn't happen without our amazing sponsors, and I'm going to talk a few about the key sponsorships today. We have Meyer Foods, Ram Tool, Shuckett and Olenichek Orthodontics, the Rose Harms American Legion Post 355, Holton Brothers, Partnership Bank, Landmark Credit Union, Hallrith Realty, Environmental Products and Systems, Carey Rentals, Control Dynamics, BMO Harris Bank, Port Washington State Bank, the Town of Grafton, Columbia St. Mary's, Village of Grafton, and our Breakfast with Santa sponsor, Cornerstone Community Bank, our South Shore Drill Team sponsor, Exacto Spring Corporation, and your presenting sponsor for today's parade, U.S. Bank. So again, thank you to all of our generous sponsors. Again, without you, this just can't happen. Along with the many countless hours of volunteerism and volunteers that make this all work. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And once the parade is over, remember, it's Small Business Saturday. Please stick around and enjoy all of the businesses here in Grafton while you're here. They're ready to make your stay here amazing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the 37th Annual Community Christmas Parade, Christmas trees, and memories. All right, the parade is coming, so clear the streets, people. All right, so the 37th Annual Community Christmas Parade is underway. We always have the color guard, starting with our Harley-Davidson folks. And again, gorgeous day here today. We have 10 to 15,000 people that come to our area just to enjoy this parade, and boy, it's going to be a good one. Okay, so.
Look at all the American flags coming down. Well, the Grafton Police and Chief Wenton cleared the way before the Harleys came, just to make sure that we stay safe.
Yep.
Whoa, can you hear that?
Now we're going. Okay.
Oh, look at those Rose Harms Legion Post motorcycles.
Thank you, Rose Harms Legion Post motorcycle. Color guard. That always seems to get the crowd rolling.
It woke me up, that's for sure.
And that's the parade, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as the parade continues to wind its way down the street, again, the Harleys are always a huge fan favorite as they come down, just kind of get the crowd all riled up, ready to go.
And luckily we have them today, Mike, because if the weather were bad, we wouldn't have them. They can only come when there's no salt on the roads.
That's true.
And no snow.
So, as we look for the rest of the parade to follow behind, we had an amazing Christmas tree lighting ceremony last week.
Yes, on the 20th. That was also sponsored by U.S. Bank.
Yep, and we had over 22 people show up, decorate their trees. We had a little bit of a contest, and some of the people that participated were the Grafton Lions Club, Little Caesars, Grafton Lions Leo Club, which is a newly formed youth club for the Lions Club here in Grafton, the Grafton Family Dentistry, John's Pizzeria, Portal Inc., Cornerstone Community Bank was here, Aurora Healthcare, U.S. Bank, of course, Digital Edge Copy and Printer Center, and Rose Harms American Legion Post. Philip Graebner Agency was here, Goodwill Industries, ConnectCell, Port Washington State Bank, Costco Wholesale. We had Landmark Credit Union here, Charcoal Grill was here, Fire Ridge Golf Club, the Hampton Inn and Suites, BMO Harris, and Piramax Bank. And I tell you what, it was a great theme to have. Lots of people had a lot of different memories, all kinds of memories, whether it was childhood memories, whether it was the old-time cartoons that we used to enjoy, you know, the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And
even memories of Grafton. They were pictures of the old Grafton Depot where the train used to come in on Wisconsin Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
And some old storefronts here on Wisconsin Avenue.
So it was really exciting, and our tree winner, if I remember correctly, was the Grafton Lions Club, right?
That was the Grafton Lions Club, yes. And that tree is, if you want to come take a look at the Fairmont Plaza, it's the one right outside Atlas Barbecue.
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So the trees are all lit. It's very festive up here in the plaza. If you have time, come on up here and enjoy it.
Yes.
All right.
All right, everybody's getting anxious, Mike.
Oh, yeah. So we've got, of course, Police Chief is got his front car right in front of the parade banner, which will be coming up here shortly. And Charles Wenton is our Chief of Police. And of course, the Grafton Police Department is committed to protecting the rights, safety, and property of the citizens of Grafton. As the chief goes by, again, lots of people making sure that they're getting out of the way. And I know that these kids are anticipating nothing else, of course, but a lot of candy.
I see the bags ready. I see them waiting with anticipation. Yep. So it'll be a good day for them, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. So as is customary, we have our very own Christmas banner to start the parade, held by Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Yeah. And Raggedy Ann and Andy were also at the Breakfast with Santa this morning, entertaining kids.
Oh, yeah. I heard it was quite the entertaining time this morning.
Oh, my gosh. I think we actually had almost 500 people at the breakfast this morning.
Wow.
So everybody got a good start to their day.
That's fantastic. Welcome, Chief Wenton. And of course, behind our parade banner is the presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank. I think is this one of the first times we had an actual presenting sponsor? Welcome, Raggedy Ann and Andy, with our parade banner. Of course, the presenting sponsor of U.S. Bank for today's parade, and of course, our very own Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce with Gingerbread Boy and Girl. And the banners are carried by Paige Benich and Trevor Smith. Next is our Rose Arms American Legion post.
And the crowd is standing in honor of the flags and our country and all that the servicemen and women do for us.
In this year's parade, we have a combination of a number of American Legion posts. We have American Legion Parade Unit, which consists of Ozaki County, the Post Color Guards and the American flag holders, Post Flags, SAL and Auxiliary Flags, the Grafton Rose Arms Post 355, Cedarburg, Peter Wallner Post 288, Saukville Lant Thiel Post 470, Sons of the American Legion, Legion Auxiliary, and Legion Riders. Thank you all for your dedication and service.
It looks like the Saukville is having a cookie sale.
Was that December 3rd?
December 3rd is the cookie sale down at the Saukville Legion.
So, of course, we have all of our veterans coming down the street today, and it's always a proud moment for all of us to see these fine men and women who have served our country so well.
Thank you to our veterans.
Thank you very much for our freedom.
We salute you for all you have done.
Hey, without them, we can't enjoy parades like this year over year. And, of course, that's followed by our illustrious fire department.
Yep.
Now featuring our Grafton Fire Department and Rescue. In our Grafton Fire, we have 10 fire trucks here today, and with Chief Bill Rice in one of these units. Wave, Chief. Grafton Fire Department has had 15 members who have served as chiefs since the department formed in 1896. Prior to Chief Bill Rice, John Place served as chief from 2010 to 2013. Again, the kids love this part. It is amazing how big these machines are and how impressive these fire department are. Now they also have an explorers unit too. Young cadets that come in and learn more about the fire department.
And it looks like the explorers are handing out candy right from their boots, which is always a nice tradition that we see them do every year for us.
And of course, you've got the traditional Dalmatian dog mascot representing our fire department.
And I'll just put a note in here, Mike. The Grafton Fire Department is always looking for volunteers. So if you know anybody who's interested, give them a call. It's a great experience and great help to our community.
Absolutely.
Looks like we still have about 5 more trucks to go, and they're all shined up and beautiful for our parade today.
Yep. We've got our tanker trucks, our pumpers, our rescue, our ladder trucks. Extremely impressive. And of course, everything's very high tech, as you know.
Yes. Beautiful trucks. Thank you.
It's not just about water anymore, is it now, Lisa?
No, Mike, it's not.
Okay.
I believe that was a little jingle bell riff that we just heard.
Jingle bells, fire department style. Okay. So as the fire department, oh yeah, they've got this down in like a well-oiled machine, I'll tell you. Wonder how long it took them to practice that.
Oh.
So one of the things we also did at the tree lighting was to honor our Citizens of the Year and Community Group of the Year. And this year's recipient was David Podwells of the Grafton Police Department, serving 40 years in the Grafton community and an amazing mentor to all of our school-age children for those same number of years. And of course, one of the things that Dave's known for is his Mack truck collection.
He is. He loves his Mack trucks.
So it is fitting that in this parade, he is being escorted in a big Mack truck.
And look how beautiful it is, Mike. They really put out all the stops for Sergeant Podwells.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our outstanding Citizen of the Year, Officer Dave Podwells, in his beloved Mack truck.
And
Thank you, Dave, for all of your service. Here he is. Thank you, Dave.
And Dave will be retiring this April. We're really going to miss him.
Oh, yeah. He does a great job. And of course, during the event was our outstanding community group of the year. And this year, we honored the Habitat for Humanity Ozaki Incorporated. Welcome the outstanding community group, Habitat for Humanity Ozaki Incorporated. Again, thank you very much for all the work and service you have for our county. And make sure you go and see our new Grafton bill right behind the Sendex. Thank you again for your amazing support of our community.
And Habitat is also going to be putting another duplex up. So make sure that you help them out in any way that you can and be supportive.
Come out and support it. Of course, we've got the Grafton High School Band, sponsored by Runner Ltd. Again, always a fan favorite. They do a fantastic job. Who knows? Maybe we'll see them in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade one of these days.
I hope so. And the banner carriers were Stephanie John Dahl and Heather Hacker.
Thank you. And of course, Howard Realty has been in business since for quite some time, for over 40 years. They've been in this parade, and they are featuring 2 antique cars, a 1931 Model A truck and a 1933 Plymouth Coupe. These cars have been in the Howarth family for over 30 years. They have been featured in many 4th of July parades, Port Washington Fish Day Parade, and again, goes back 40 years.
And those are some beautiful cars.
welcome Runner Ltd. So again, while we've got a little bit of a gap, outside of our key sponsors we had today, we actually had other sponsors such as Culver's of Grafton, Digital Edge Copy and Print Centers, Holton Brothers, as we mentioned, MATC Mequon Campus, Cason Realty Valuation, Becker and Grijard Dentists, Donahue and Associates, the Grafton Chiropractic Center, the Investment Center of Grafton, Professional Communications Systems, OF Enterprises, Himes Shoes, Hausman and Find. We also had the John's Pizzeria of Grafton, along with Grafton Mobile, Kaler Insurance Agency and Ansay and Associates, the Renaissance Salon, Schaefer Development, Wayne's Drive-In, and Donald Burhop, along with Thomas Freed, also help contribute to this parade. So again, like I said, we have so many sponsors that make this parade possible year after year, along with our business community. It always comes out to be just an amazing event.
Well, Mike, it appears we have a little bit of a lull, but I think it's because the Grafton High School cheerleaders are doing some performing around the route.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I hope they can get around, and I hope they have enough energy to last the whole parade if they're going to keep stopping this many times. So
I'm sure we'll get a good show for when they get to us here.
Oh, I'm sure of it. But again, as we continue on this theme of all the volunteers that help with this parade, can't help but, again, thank all of the committee members that put this all together. Sharon McKelvey is our committee chair this year.
She is, yes.
And now I think this is her first year doing it. Am I
First
correct?
year as committee chair, yes. Amy Schleck has been the committee chair for many years. I want to say 4 or 5 years. So she retired her position to Sharon.
Oh, absolutely. So, and I know the Schleck family is still going to be represented in this parade, even though they're not running the parade. They're definitely going to be participating in it. But we also have other chair people that made this holiday events program really a success. Of course, we have our very own Dave Antoine, who has been the chairman for the tree lighting event for a number of years. We had Becky, is that Schimpf?
Becky Schimpf, yes.
From Cornerstone Community Bank, who obviously they sponsor the Breakfast with Santa, and they do an amazing job with that.
And she also, Mike, makes it a family event. Her husband helps out. Her twin sister was helping out this morning, and she does a great job for our committee.
Yeah, every year. It's just amazing. We had Sarah McCraw, who is our Advertising and Celebrities Chair. Also helping is Dana Carter with Advertising and Celebrities.
Hashtag Grafton Holidays.
Get your hashtags going.
We were brought up into the 20th century here with Dana and Sarah, who got us doing Twitter.
So we're tweeting like crazy people
yes,
today.
We are.
Again, hashtag Grafton
Holiday.
Grafton Holiday. Check it out. So we have Sue Meyer who took care of the costume characters.
Sue Moyer is a Aurora Hospital. That's where she works here, right in our community of Grafton. And her husband help out getting all of the high school volunteers dressed in their costumed characters. So they're all ready for the parade and getting their community service hours in.
Which is fantastic. Again, we can't thank the business community enough for letting their employees volunteer to all the number of events we have here in the Grafton during the whole season, during the whole year. So there was a guest asking where the rest of the parade is, and I'm trying to tell him that it really is coming, but I think, I don't know, maybe the reindeer got caught up and there's a little traffic jam going on. So we're hoping that they'll be coming around the corner soon. But we have Colleen Wee. Is it
Colleen Wye?
Who is our special events chair. Mm-hmm. We have Nicolette Burkholtz.
And Nicolette works at the Grafton Library. So again, bringing volunteers from our community to help us out with our parade this year.
Oh, absolutely. And then we have Jenny DeCooster. She did our floats. Andrew from Home Depot is taking care of Santa's sleigh.
At the very end of the parade, when you see Santa, just remember Home Depot did that decorating for us, and it is beautiful. They are a chamber member, and they do a lot for our community.
They sure do, and they do a great job. Of course, they're a pretty important role, Santa's sleigh.
Yes.
We had Pat Murray with all the celebrity cars. We have David Liss take care of all the banners, and David Liss is also very active with the gala, our Grafton Live Arts committee that puts on all those summer concerts and winter concerts.
Yes, don't forget the winter ones. Those are Fridays.
As a matter of fact, they've already started.
First Friday of the month, I believe.
Is it the first or second?
First or second. It might be the second.
But
You
is
can
that
check
the
the
Legion
Grafton
Post,
Chamber
right?
website for details or the Gala website for details on that. But those are free concerts at the Rose Harms Legion Post.
Oh yeah, the party just continues all year round. Mike Donahue took care of the staging of our parade today, which is always a monumental event in itself. Our very own Lisa from the chamber, of course, she's the glue that makes us all stick together, along with her boss, and a privilege to work with Pam King, our executive directors.
And Pam is up where the parade is just heading out. So she's sending all the units down to us. And her daughter, Becca, is here with Mike and myself helping us out. Thanks,
Becca's
Becca.
waving as we speak.
She's been a great help.
So it looks like we've got the parade, some more of the parade coming around the corner. And that is our Grafton Cheer. So again, they are the Grafton Cheer team. I got to tell you, over the years, we have really had some great competition groups year over year over year. We always seem to place extremely high during the state competitions and our local competitions. And so these girls work extremely hard to make sure that they put on the best performances at, whether it's a halftime at the football game or basketball games. And they're just an amazing group of young people who have a ton of energy.
And talent as well.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And as Mike was mentioning, they've actually been state champions for 10 years. And over 100 cheerleaders between the ages of 4 and 14. Some of the cheerleaders cheer at the Gladiators games.
Oh yeah. Now they're coached by Carrie Grabow and Beth Anderson. Now Carrie has coached Grafton for over 14 years. So
that's incredible. And I did hear this might be her last year of coaching, but she has a niece who's in 6th grade who wants her to stick around to coach her. So Carrie might be with us a few more years.
You bet. A little bit of a legacy going on there, right?
I would say so, yes.
Well, and of course, with that long of a tenure, you can understand why our talent and consistency has always been there at the championship level.
I agree. I'm looking forward to them performing. They are on their way, but they've stopped again to entertain the crowds with a dance.
It's amazing that they get kids as young as 4 years old involved in cheerleading.
4 years old.
And don't you think this is not a sport, ladies and gentlemen? Let me tell you, these girls are extremely athletic. They work out, they are very strong. A lot of the moves that they have are very athletic type moves, gymnastic style type moves and tumbling. So believe me, this is truly a sport.
And I see the big Grafton flag, and I see the Grafton banner that's carried by 2 high school students. And we thank them for their time.
Okay.
That doesn't look like him.
Welcome our Grafton Cheer team. Our cheer team has enjoyed state championships for over 10 years, coached by Carrie Grabow and Beth Anderson. Our cheer team starts as young as 4 years old, all the way up through 18 years old.
So Renee is first. Oh, this is Renee. So Danville's team of horses is Carrie Renee, sponsored by Cornerstone. And this is Renee's Spiel.
We have our cheerleaders front and center with us right now, putting on a routine, as always, fantastic. Okay.
So
Now, Next up is our very own Renee Samsey, the president of the Chamber of Commerce. And she is, right behind her is the Dan Brill team of horses.
Yes.
So Renee right now, Renee actually is a small business owner in her own right. She currently works for Framing Systems. And being the current president, she is now president through 2016 into 2017. And with her in the car,
Nope. They must have
of course, we have our very own Renee Samsey, our Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce president. Welcome, Renee. No candy? What?
Oh.
No candy? What's going on? What? Oh, you've got people for that. Nice.
And Mike.
And of course,
Cornerstone Community Bank.
they're sponsoring, Cornerstone Community
Employees.
Cornerstone Community Bank sponsoring, and their employees carrying the banner, sponsoring our Dan Brill's team of horses.
And thank Becky. Becky Schimpf is one of the banner carriers.
Oh, Becky Ship is one of the banner carriers.
Give her a
Nice.
shout out. Becky, a little shout out to you and Cornerstone for all your work you did at the breakfast this morning. Thank you.
Nice. As I said, Renee is the director of administration for blinking systems, and now their new company called Controlled Dynamics. So look for some exciting news for that company in the very near future. All right. Of course, wouldn't be a parade without Ronald McDonald. Hello, Ronald.
Mike, there are 2 McDonald's now. Two McDonald's in Grafton.
As a matter of fact, now that there's 2 McDonald's, they have the one that's the state-of-the-art McDonald's.
Yes.
Well, very first one in the entire country, celebrating over 60 years in business. So it was pretty amazing to see that open, and gosh, you don't even have to go to the counter to order your food anymore.
Nope.
It sort of
Right from the
levitates to you.
kiosk.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
make it very convenient for
Okay,
us.
it doesn't levitate, but it's almost the same thing. All right. Next, we have our St. Paul Lutheran Church and School. The St. Paul Church and School has served the Grafton and the surrounding communities for 165 years. They offer school from 3K to 8th grade, Christ-centered education, and 5 worship services each weekend. You can find them at splgrafton.org.
Nice.
Welcome, St. Paul Lutheran Church.
What's McDonald's? Oh, apple slices. It looks like McDonald's is handing out some apple slices. A nice healthy snack for all the kids. Mike's gonna kill me if I can take the mic away from him.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, still St. Paul's Lutheran.
St. Paul's Lutheran is still with us, yep.
Okay, no float. They weren't afloat.
Thank you, St. Paul's, for your over 165 years worth of service
they
to our
didn't
community. Hey, we see the banner for the St. Paul Lutheran Christmas Cookie Walk. The first Saturday in December. It goes from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. Boy, that sounds exciting.
Yum.
I could keep eating.
20. Hold tight. They're coming up behind the abominable sin.
Oh, St. Paul still.
This is still the
Wow, St. Paul has got a lot of people in here. That's amazing. All right. So as we see St. Paul's units go through, capped off with a St. Paul little band. Very nice.
Mike, I've got a question for you. Who do you think this little elf is coming down the street?
I don't know.
Do you remember the dentist from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Could that be Hermie? Are you a dentist yet?
Hermie is back from the land of misfit toys. Thank you, Hermie, for joining us, along with the abominable snowman.
And of course, Rudolph. Look at Bumbles. They still bounce.
Okay.
All right. Now we've got the Dancing Grannies, sponsored by BMO Harris.
They do a nice job, Mike, these ladies, and they're with us every year.
Every year. You know, and it's not just the Grafton Parade, obviously. They're in parades all over the Milwaukee metro area, and they just really enjoy their routines, their dancing, their crowds. It really energizes them.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about this group. This award-winning group of grannies performs in approximately 25 parades each year, from St. Patrick's Day to Christmas. No rocking chairs for these ladies. Welcome, the Dancing Grannies. Oh, yeah.
Ladies of all ages are here today.
As long as they're grannies.
Grannies.
Yeah.
They didn't give us a description, but they won some good place.
Okay. So as we see the Dancing Grannies entertaining the crowd and going past our booth,
Thank you, ladies.
Rock on. No pun intended. All right, so now we've got our second place float in the float contest, the Grafton School District. Obviously, there's lots of kids involved, a lot of school district teachers and administrators. One of the things that's going on this year, obviously, is we're trying to garner support for a referendum that we'll be putting to vote in this April's election in 2017. We have our very own Jeff Nelson, our superintendent of schools.
Give him a shout out.
Welcome, Jeff Nelson, our superintendent of schools. Welcome. We also have Joe and Mark, our newest board members.
There's plenty of orange and black out there, so thank you to the Grafton School District for making that beautiful float this year and for participating in our parade.
Oh, and I can see why they won. Look at those adorable kids in there. You guys are winners all the time. All right. So now we've got the Ozark County Special Olympics. Again, another crowd favorite.
Yes, they are, Mike.
Our Ozark County Special Olympics provides an opportunity for individuals of ages 8 and older with developmental delays to be able to participate in sporting events, training, and competition. Our athletes learn sports and skills. Wow, fantastic.
We just saw skills. I think someone was doing the worm.
Hi, Diego.
Woo!
Shout out
Welcome.
to Diego.
Our Special Olympics team. Shout out to Diego! Hey! Wow, I'll tell you what, without the generous support of the community, the Special Olympics couldn't exist, and they really do a ton of things for us, and they represent our community extremely well.
Yes, they do, Mike. And it looks like the third place float is coming up here.
It's like our Mel's Charities. Mel's Charities throughout the year provides great times for great causes to help support nonprofit organizations in Ozark County. Since 1999, approximately $700,000 has been donated thus far.
That's incredible.
Welcome, Mel's Charities. Hey, Mel, how you doing?
Welcome, Mel.
Like I said, Mel's Charities have been helping a lot of nonprofits through their theme, Great Times for Great Causes. They've already given out over $700,000 to support our nonprofit organizations throughout the area. Thank you very much, Mel, and your entire board. Appreciate all your support. So after the parade today, hey, there's going to be sandwiches and things offered over at the Bridge Inn right after the parade, and the veterans eat for free. So come on out.
Thank you again, Mel's.
And now we have our Town of Chairman Lester Bartell and our Village President Jim Brunquill. Welcome, gentlemen. Our fearsome, twosome leadership team.
It looks like they have a third little helper in there, but we can't tell who that is. Give us a wave.
Gracie.
Oh,
it's
granddaughter
Gracie.
Gracie. Thanks for joining us, Gracie.
And we've got the Paws Patrol.
I don't see them.
With them right there.
No, they're stuffed animals.
Is this a lure?
Yeah, Laura.
Welcome Allure Salon and Spa. Allure Salon is a full functioning salon and spa offering services for women and men, children of all ages. Join us for our holiday open house immediately after the parade at Allure Spa.
Want to tell them that?
Ladies and gentlemen, Allure Spa will be having an open house immediately after the parade. So go on out and enjoy Allure Spa and Salon.
And Allure Spa is located right down at
Over there.
by the river. It's right next to the ale house. So stop on in today.
Oh, it's not next to the van down by the river? Oh.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
And of course, we welcome Little Caesars. We welcome Little Caesars with Mr. Pan Pan. Little Caesars is always,
Pizza.
our pizza guy is always in our celebrity mascot race during the bike race in the summer, and I think he won this year, didn't he?
He did. Yes.
So congratulations, Pizza Man, our Little Caesars guy, for winning the mascot race this year. Woo. All right.
Just hit me with that.
Well, eventually coming up here, hopefully this club will actually really have some participation. The Schneekatzen Snowmobile Club.
Nice job there, Mike.
Yeah, you know, I think that in my blood. Is that German? Anyway, what this snowmobile club does through all Alzaki County is they set up all the trails and they make sure that the snowmobilers have a safe ride. And again, hopefully there's going to be a lot of snow this year, and it's supposed to be predicted a lot of snow. We'll have our snowmobilers really enjoy a fun winter.
I think we've just had a little bit of snow, and it's the end of November, so hopefully they'll be able to get those snowmobiles to use soon, Mike.
I hope so too. You know, the club has existed for over 45 years. Schneekatzen is German for snowcat. The snowmobile drag grooms the trails for the smoothing ride. Just visit the advertisers over the signboard. So,
Yeah, tell them that. That's awesome. Good job, guys.
welcome Schneekatzen Snowmobile Club. Hey, a big shout out to the club for smoothing out all those trails, making sure they're safe to ride, putting up all the signs. If you're a snowmobiler, make sure that you enjoy the snowmobile trails, but also thank Schneekatzen for all the work they do to help those trails be as remarkable as they are. As you can see, it takes a lot of sponsorship to help with that as well. Look at the sponsorship board.
And if you missed it, some of the Paws Patrol are passing by, right behind the Snowmobile Club.
No, they're part of the Humane Society, is that correct? Paws Patrol? I think so.
I think they're costumed characters, but Mike, that was way before our time.
You think so?
Yes, I'm still with Barney and Baby Bop. But look who's coming.
Welcome, Brian Goddard. Hey, thanks for the weather, man. Doing well. Brian Goddard lives right here in our Grafton community and is a meteorologist for WTMJ, Channel 4. He's been there now for over 10 years, and he's with his wife and 2 kids who attend St. Joe's. And of course, the Storm Chaser, powered by Chevrolet. You guys get a chance to see the big screen TV outside. Ask him to your next tailgate party. Tell him you have the best seat in the house.
Thanks, Brian, for joining us today.
And of course, our very own John Long Middle School Marching Band. There's 125 members that comprised of 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Under the direction of Mr. Brett Dimmer, in his 18th year in the Grafton schools, the bands are performing a song entitled Joy Squared. Thank you, John Long Middle School Band. No. Hey, who is that? Are we supposed to be finding somebody? Oh, no, wait, that's Dora.
Dory.
Dory in Finding Dory, the new Pixar movie. Welcome, Dory. Hey, we found you. You're right there.
Dory, I'm glad the bear must have found you. We've been looking for you everywhere.
What?
Welcome to Grafton.
All right. And of course, that's followed by our Grafton Gladiator Youth Football and Grafton High School Football, along with their cheerleaders. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, the Grafton Gladiators, again, had an incredible year this year. One game away from the championship.
It was so close. They did an awesome job. We congratulate them for all the hard work they put in this season.
Now, the Gladiator youth football team is comprised of 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. They were established back in 1976. Now, in 2016, they had 128 players on 4 levels. In 2015, they won the AAYFL championship, and again, were runners-up this year.
Gladiators, cheerleaders. Yeah.
Welcome, Grafton Gladiator football and Grafton High School football. Quick shout out to our Grafton Gladiators for 2016. They were the runner-up for the AAYFL championships. Congratulations.
Actually, the Grafton High School dance team is performing right ahead of the Gladiators.
Woo!
Thank you all.
Looking for great things coming up in the high school years, Gladiators. Thank you. All right. And of course, now we've got our Boy Scouts. Looks like Pack 3817 has joined us today. Welcome, Cub Scouts, Pack 3817. Now, Grafton has supported the Cub Scout packs, 3 Boy Scout troops, and 1 venturing crew. Altogether, there are 254 scouts in these programs, and they participate in the Scouting for Food program, Grafton Cleanup, and have completed numerous Eagle Scout projects throughout the country. Plus, have gone on hundreds of camping, hiking, biking, swimming, and canoeing, rock climbing, and other outings.
Sounds fun.
I tell you what, it really teaches you a lot of discipline and common sense when you're out here. So, we welcome all of our Cub Scouts. Welcome, Pack 3839.
That's quite a crew they got down there. It looks like those are little Weeblos coming through right now.
Weeblos, Cub Scouts. And of course, we've got Cub Scouts Pack 3840 coming as well. So yeah, again, scouting starts these kids out at a very young age, and again, goes all the way through their, and it affects their entire adult life. Welcome, Cub Pack 3840.
Oh.
All right, of course, this happened last year. We have our rockets flying in the air, so heads up, people! Welcome, Troop 839. Ooh, synchronized rocket launching. That's going to be a new sport in the Olympics, I think. Oh, look out, Lisa, heads up, here we go. Right smack dab in the middle of the tent. Woo!
Mike, I think they hit us last year, but they're going for the U.S. Bank tent this year.
Oh, boy. Nice.
Is that candy in that bag? Or are they collecting rockets? I think that's candy. Good Lord.
Well, every year it seems that they have more and better equipment for our young people in scouting.
These dads and older brothers just do a great job here with the little kids of our community. And we thank them for all the time they put in.
Yeah, we thank them for their volunteer and their service. So as the scouts blaze by, we see our very own snowman. And I see the snowman, but I don't see a snow lady. Wait a minute.
Okay. It looks like we have the Frozen truck coming out with Olaf and Sven.
Olaf and Sven.
And of course, Elsa? Elsa.
Where's Elsa? I don't see Elsa.
She's riding on the back of the truck.
Oh my gosh.
Olaf, Sven, and Elsa.
Welcome Olaf, Sven, and Elsa.
Frozen has such a wonderful story. We hope that that's a movie you'll all watch this Christmas season.
I recommend you wear it with a coat because it's frozen. It can get mighty cold. All right.
All right. Carol.
And now we have Kara from My 24. Welcome, Kara from My 24. Kara is the station host for My 24. She is present throughout the community and involved in a lot of station initiatives like Thursday night lights, the Well Expo, Summer Test, and more. You can catch her this January for High School Hoops, only on My 24.
Okay.
All right, thank you Blanking Systems for sponsoring Jolly Giants. Our banner carriers today are Ty and Lucas Mecklenburg. The Jolly Giants have walked thousands of miles, hundreds of cities across the country. For over a decade, they've brought bright smiles to the faces of children of all ages. And of course, welcome the Salvation Army. Make sure you donate to the Fine Kettle Crew. The Salvation Army helps individuals and families in times of need in Ozaukee County and throughout Wisconsin. Your donations to the Red Kettle Campaign help neighbors in your community. All right. Hey, we've got Ram Tool sponsoring the River City Christmas Bank.
Paige Bench and Trevor Smith.
Welcome, River City Christmas Bank. Our banner carriers today are our Paige Bennett and Trevor Smith.
If you want.
Okay. The River City Christmas Brass is a brass band spin-off of the West Bend Community Band. The band was formed back in the late 1980s. The band performs many types of Christmas and holiday music, including traditional, religious, and German, at the parades for all and various organizations and groups throughout southeastern Wisconsin. The concert appearances include West Bend Mutual Insurance, Washington County Fair Park, West Bend Attachment Center in the park, and many, many more. Thank you for coming to our parade today.
We'll find them later.
Of course, now we've got our Runner Ltd Snowmobile Club. Welcome, Runner Ltd Snowmobile Club. They have 4 vintage snowmobiles and Christmas trees with the kids riding the sleds here to promote the upcoming event, Bolin's Diablo. Is that Diablo?
Go Diablo, Rogue.
The 50th anniversary. It's on January 14th.
That is a beautiful float.
Looks like Diablos are coming to port in Upper Lake Park. Wow. Again, January 14th from 9 to 3. All right. What is this? Wow, looks like a lot of art floating around here. But wait, that's with our Portal Industries group. Thank you, Portal Incorporated. Portal Inc. is proud to support individuals with developmental and intellectual disabilities in achieving their life potential through employment, volunteerism, community activities, and integration. We are humbled by the determination of the successes of all the people. You know, the great thing about Portals is they help us out as well, don't they? You have somebody come into the office?
They do. They help us out at the office. They're always willing to train their employees.
Yeah. Welcome, Portal Industry.
I'm going to give a shout out to Caroline Boozer, who is always a great help to us. Thanks, Caroline, and the programs that you do for the people with disabilities. We appreciate that. And Carrie is the teacher of the Art Applause. So if you would ever like to do some beautiful artwork, call Portal and talk to Carrie.
all the way.
All right. Well, looks like we got some more music and a group in front of us called the Impact Performing Arts Center.
Those are some snazzy costumes they have.
They're performing. Let me tell you a little bit about them. You know, they're located in downtown Port Washington, and so they want to come and share the love and dancing, as you can clearly see, of the holiday season. So imagine your dream, inspire your world, and impact your life. That's their motto. So Merry Christmas to everyone on behalf of the Impact Performing Arts Center. Welcome, Impact Performing Arts Center from Port Washington.
Looks like we're going to get a special show, Mike.
Yep.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun to ride and sing in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells and bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleighing songs tonight.
It's always fun to see the young kids in these groups.
They are awful cute, those little girls, and it looks like they've been putting in a lot of practice for today's parade.
Welcome, Representative Jim Ott. You know, Jim Ott has been representing the 23rd Assembly District, which includes the village and the towns of Grafton. He's done a fine job for us over the years, and we continue to see his support in our state government. So thank you, Representative Jim Ott. Oh, we got some angry birds on the loose. Look out! We got red bird and pig. Getting crazy out there. Come on. All right, and we've sponsored by Myers Foods, our banner carriers.
Our cheerleaders.
Our
Grafton
cheerleaders. Hey, welcome.
Thanks, Grafton Cheerleaders, for carrying that banner for us. For Meyer and the Triple E Shroud Clowns.
Our Triple I Shroud Crowns. Welcome. Oh, here they go. Oh, look at that. Confetti for the whole crowd. You know, the Triple I Shroud Clowns have been around for a very, very long time. They're highly visible ambassadors for the Shriners. They are organized and reorganized as a unit of the Triple I Shroud Temple in 1958. The clowns find their greatest delight in entertaining children at hospitals and in parades and at the annual Shrine Circus.
Oh, that's awesome.
And of course, Parade wouldn't be complete without our very own Grafton Lions Club. Welcome, Grafton Lions Club. Woo-hoo.
Do a shout out for the breakfast they served.
And thank you so much for your participation in serving the breakfast with Santa this morning. Couldn't do it without you. So thank you. You know, the Grafton Lions Club has a chicken roast in the summer as well, and they also do the pancake breakfast for the Pumpkin Fest.
Yes, they do.
No, I think we called it something else this year, though, didn't we? The Pumpkin Fest?
It was called Fall into Grafton,
Fall
and it
into
included
Grafton.
the Pumpkin Fest and the Lions Pumpkin Breakfast, pancake breakfast, and also the bike race at Lime Kiln Park.
Sure. The Lions always meet the first and third Tuesdays of the month at the Rose Arm Legion Post at 6 o'clock. Come on out and check us out.
They do a lot of great work also for our community.
All right. Sheriff.
No, not yet. This is the Fallen Angels. Oh, yes, I'm
Welcome,
sorry.
Sheriff Jim Johnson. Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
You want to read that?
The Sheriff's Office has been proudly serving the citizens of Ozaukee County since 1853. They are committed to excellence in serving the citizens of today for a better tomorrow. Jim Johnson has served as our sheriff since January of 2014.
Now this is sponsored by the region.
Okay. So the Fallen Angel truck is sponsored by our Rose Harms Legion family. Welcome.
That's good call.
Fallen Angels are built to honor our 132 Wisconsin fallen troops who lost their lives in the Persian Gulf War.
Yep.
They continue to fight for our freedom in Iraq and Afghanistan. She wears their names on her tailgate. Let us never forget their ultimate sacrifice.
Yep.
All right. So we've got Culver's sponsoring the Cedarburg Civic Band.
Yep.
Looks like Scoopy's with them. Hey, Scoopy.
And the Grafton Cheerleaders are carrying that banner.
Oh. Scoopy, of course, the mascot for Culver's.
Yes, he is.
Very fitting. You won't melt today. Okay.
Okay, the Cedarburg Civic Band is here performing for us. Do you want to read that?
Yeah, the Cedarburg Civic Band has been in existence for over 100 years. Members range from age 15 to 90.
Wow, thank you.
So now, ooh, look who's coming up.
Harry Reynolds.
It's Mr. Tricks. Welcome, Mr. Tricks.
Juggler, Mr. Tricks.
Juggler, Mr. Tricks.
Oh.
Juggler, be careful. Are you nervous?
Oh.
Are you nervous?
Are you?
No, but Roscoe's behind you. Look out. Hey, Roscoe. Roscoe from the Emeralds, welcome. Oh, gosh.
Okay. We're going to skip Juggler. Where's Roscoe? Oh, just Roscoe.
Roscoe. Good Roscoe. All right. Welcome, Girl Scouts of Manitou.
No, there's Roscoe. Here we go.
The Girl Scouts cookie sale begins January 12th and marks the 100th year of cookie sales. Support the girls in their door-to-door sales at their cookie booths. Girl Scouting builds girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. And I agree.
Okay.
Thank you, girls. Again, there are cookie sales coming up in January. Keep an eye out for those girls coming to your door with cookies.
Excellent. Thank you. There's little daisies coming by now, Mike. Those are
Welcome,
the
daisies.
youngest. The youngest of the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, Girl Scouts in training, right? Hey, don't let the little size fool you. They actually participate in a lot of cool events, so just get them prepared to be real good Girl Scouts. So, all right.
A lot of goodwill there with those girls.
And who do we got here today? Oh, look at this. We've got Dean Prayfrock, our Village of Grafton trustee. Welcome, Dean Prayfrock, Village trustee. Hey, Dean. Merry Christmas.
I don't know if you want to mention them.
Other village trustees that serve our community so well are Dave Antoine, Tom Krieger, Dave Liss, Susan Meineke, of course our Dean Prayfrock, and Lisa Irby Harbeck. All right.
Toasty.
Hello, Toasty from Quiznos. Looking scrumptious. Wait, wrong people. All right. Welcome, Carol Kane from Super 18, the CW. Carol Kane has been in Milwaukee media for over 30 years, recently ending a long radio career as Carol in the Morning, the current host of, now she is also now the current host, excuse me, of Super 18, the CW in Milwaukee. She has also launched her own public speaking career. So we welcome Carol to our
Welcome, Carol.
Yeah, I used to listen to her on WKLH.
WKLH,
Carol,
right.
Dave in the Morning, yep.
Dave and
All
Carol.
right. Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Ozaki. Welcome, Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Ozaki. You know, Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Ozaki has been the premier youth mentoring organization in Ozaki County for over 40 years. With over 50 children waiting for a big brother or sister, they encourage community members to believe in the power of mentoring and to be a mentor to a child.
And beside Big Brothers Big Sisters, we have the Clowns of Waukesha snuck through there.
Hey!
So thank you, clowns, for entertaining all the kids here today.
Uh-oh. H&R Block. Is it too early to think of tax season?
Yes. It's too early, Mike.
It's too early. Okay. Welcome H&R Block.
That's a beautiful little truck there.
But it's coming whether you like it or not. All right. Okay, so when Christmas is over and New Year's is too, H&R has the 3 presents waiting for you. Wow, that's very limerical. Free federal 1040 easy until February 28th. Hey, that's pretty good. So if you're not used to, if this is your first time, filing taxes,
Right.
go to
And
H&R Block, they'll do it
their
for free.
office is right in Grafton.
You bet.
Real close to Sendix down there on Wisconsin Avenue.
Okay, who do we got coming now with some big flags here? Oh yeah. Well, Lisa, one of the sports events that seems to be getting more and more popular year after year is lacrosse, and we have our very own
agree.
Ozaki lacrosse team.
And not only for boys, there's girls. Look at those girls out there, Mike.
Absolutely. The Ozaki Lacrosse is a nonprofit youth sports organization which started back in 2010. And Ozaki Lacrosse has grown from 75 participants up to over 300.
Wow.
Yep. Still the fastest growing sport on 2 feet. So it's as exciting as hockey and amazing as soccer, kind of all combined into one. And let me tell you, it's fun and games for us in the audience, but it's not always fun and games for those men and women out on the field when they're playing lacrosse. A lot of bumping and pushing going on.
But they're using the lacrosse sticks to hand out the candy, which is pretty clever.
All right.
We want some candy.
Welcome, Ozaki Lacrosse.
That's a cool truck they have there, Mike, with their banners promoting Ozaki
That's a big-
Lacrosse.
Those are some big banners. Holy camole. Well, looks like they're going to have to lower them temporarily so they don't get electrocuted.
Brett Nags didn't think about that wire that we had hanging over the street. There you go, Brett. Nice way to improvise. Thanks, Ozaki Lacrosse, for joining us today.
Oh, come on. It would have been an electrifying experience.
It looks like we've... yes, good thinking.
Let's play.
All right. So getting into the lacrosse.
Registration is now open.
Hey, don't forget about their spring registration. Get online, ozakilacrosse.com. All right. Next up is our Lakeshore Dance. Wait, hold on.
This is quite a big group coming up to us. Again, all dressed in orange and black. A lot of orange and black at this parade, Mike.
You betcha. Oh. All right.
Are these Cedarburg Palms? Yeah. Oh, they didn't give me a sheet.
So we've got a
Cedarburg Palms. Welcome to Cedarburg Palms.
welcome Cedarburg Palms. So it looks like they get the girls involved at extremely young ages. So hopefully by the time they're middle school and high school, their performances are amazing.
Yeah. They're doing a routine to some Christmas music for us here today.
Well, we certainly enjoy them in our parade today.
And thank you, Cedarburg Palms, for coming out today to Grafton.
Okay.
We hope you're all enjoying the parade. We're about halfway through, so there's a lot more fun to come. Halfway!
We're halfway
And the
through.
sun is shining, and we're having a beautiful morning. This is the Husky Huddle. Husky Huddle, yeah.
All right.
That's not them. They should be in there.
Welcome Grafton Poppy Princess, McKenna King, and Junior Addison Pape. Pop! Funny. Oh, God. All right. Next we have our Husky Huddle and Malamute Mingle, Wisconsin. Welcome Husky Huddle and Malamute Mingle, Wisconsin.
Is that you or me?
This group has been in existence now since 2008. We're in and are in 44 states and 6 countries. They strive to have a friendly and positive and supportive environment for all members that choose to adopt or purchase a northern breed dog. Join them on Facebook.
Those are some beautiful dogs down there.
Beautiful dogs. Wow. Yeah, the kids sure love them. Wow. They have quite a few dogs here today.
What happened?
All right. Wow, those dogs are just amazing.
Okay.
It looks like Mac and Millie are mingling about with the Huskies, saying hello to all of the kids in the parade. Hi, Mac and Millie.
Do you think they need to be worried about being morsels? Those dogs get hungry. I'm just saying. Okay. Well, of course, now we've got St. Parish School.
St. Joseph's.
Yeah, St. Joseph's Parish School. You know, they go all the way back to K3, which is pretty young to be in school, but all the way up through 8th grade. And they also do St. Joseph is very active in the community, especially with their young folks getting involved with the parish school and work camp. They give your child the best gift of this year, an education you can have faith in. Also, support our teens on their quest to heal the hearts and homes in Rushville, Indiana. There's a lot of flyers going out, so see more information on their website as well.
And we want to thank them for letting us use their parking space to stage our parade as well.
Hello, St. Joseph Parish and School. Thank you for all your dedicated service to our community.
Talk about that. Spaghetti dinner.
Hey, the St. Joseph's got their annual spaghetti dinner coming up on January 28th. It's from 5:30 to 7:30. Yeah, I tell you what, they got the amazing meatball. If you think you've had an amazing meatball, you haven't until you've gone to St. Joe's spaghetti dinner and have an amazing meatball. They got raffle prizes too, but it's the meatball, people.
And that, Mike, is to support the youth work camp mission trip.
Oh, you bet. You know, they have a lot of different fundraisers, but I got to tell you what, my favorite ones are anything dealing with food.
I agree with you. Is that the Pope they have there?
Should I be standing, genuflecting?
I'm
not sure what to do
sure.
at this point. But we appreciate that they're here.
And he is carrying a candy cane.
All right. Well, look what we have in front of us here. Our Lakeshore Dance crew in festive sweaters. Could that be the ugly sweater contest? I don't know. They look pretty nice, actually. They look like something I'd normally wear. I don't get it. All right.
And they're accompanied by some angels.
And they truly are. Welcome, Lakeshore Dance. And your little angels, too.
Oh, the Nutcracker.
All right. Lakeshore Dance proudly presents their 19th annual Nutcracker performance. Their company of around 150 dancers come from Ozaukee, Sheboygan, and Washington counties. They come together to take part in this timeless tradition as Drosselmeyer narrates you through the story of Clara as she journeys through the land of the sweets to find her prince.
Well done. That is a variety of Christmas sweaters out there.
Nice variety indeed. Love those sweaters.
coaching the girls.
Well, we once again welcome our silent singers. You know, the Silent Singers began in 1980. They are a deaf awareness group consisting of 12 members. Their performances are all voluntary. As music is played, they perform the music in sign language. Songs vary each depending upon the audience and the celebration. A patriotic melody may include God Bless America, the USA, The Land Is Your Land, and America. A sample of other songs could be Clancy Lowered the Boom and Harrigan for St. Patrick's Day and Irish Fest, or Silent Night and Jingle Bells, of course, and White Christmas for here the holiday season. So many other songs they do, and it's an awesome service that they provide, and just a unique experience here at our parade.
Yes, they are.
So
They might inspire some other people too to pick up sign language.
So again,
Don't do that.
all right. So again, as we said earlier, as we started the parade, it takes a lot of time, energy, and sponsorship, basically money, to put on such a huge event that 10 to 15,000 people get to see each and every year. And I want to remind people of our key sponsors. Our key sponsors include Ram Tool, Shuckett and Olenichik Orthodontics, the Rose Harms American Legion Post 355 family, Holton Brothers, Partnership Bank, Landmark Credit Union, Hallworth Realty, Environmental Products and Systems, Carey Rentals, Controlled Dynamics, BMO Harris Bank, the Port Washington State Bank, our very own town of Grafton, Columbia St. Mary's, the Village of Grafton, and of course Cornerstone Community Bank, which sponsors the Breakfast with Santa, our Exacto Spring Corporation, which sponsors our finale group, the South Shore Drill Team, and of course our presenting sponsor, U.S. Bank. So we thank all of our sponsors for helping make this an incredible day, and all the volunteers that help make this happen. So, hey, who do we've got coming up? Looks like a couple of people going rogue from Star Wars. Welcome to our Stormtrooper, Chewbacca, and Darth Vader. Where's Chewie?
It looks like Chewie's stuck way down there.
Uh-oh. Welcome. Thanks for coming from a galaxy far, far away.
Tell them to wait for their friend Chewie.
Don't forget Chewie.
Chewie's just roaming around.
Oh.
Lindsay Slater and Adrian Peterson.
Welcome Adrian Peterson and Lindsay Slater from WISN Channel 12.
Yeah, I can read that.
WISN 12 has been leading the way with important local news and coverage for more than 60 years in southeastern Wisconsin. Wow. And did you know that they're the winner of the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Station of the Year for 2 consecutive years? Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow.
Okay, we can.
Our weekend anchors, Adrian Peterson and meteorologist Lindsay Slater, can be seen weekends on WISN Channel 12. Or in parades. All right. Our very own Grafton Education Foundation. Woo! Come join us for our Super Bowl, being held at the Cedars in Cedarburg. That'll be on January 28th. It's a Saturday this year, folks, so come on out and enjoy our Super Bowl event, the U.S. Bank Super Bowl, benefiting the Grafton Education Foundation. Hello, Grant. Hi, April. Yeah, the Grafton Education Foundation. Hi, April.
Who is Grant, Mike?
Grant, you say. Grant is our mascot, which represents what we do at the Grafton Education Foundation, which is to raise money to fund grants for for educational programs and equipment for all of our Grafton schools in our Grafton community.
Excellent.
We're handing out some soup packets here to remind you of our Super Bowl event. Yeah, they were formed 7 years ago to just kind of fill the gap between what budgets can provide and what our schools need. So we really appreciate all the work that they do. They have the Super Bowl event, the U.S. Bank Super Bowl event, which is their biggest fundraiser, which helps fund all those grants for the schools of all schools, whether the elementary schools or up through high school. And let me tell you, they've seen some really incredible grants being fulfilled over the years. Over $165,000 they've been able to give.
That's
so far.
incredible. A lot of generosity here in this community.
So we do hope that people do show up on January 28th, 2017.
At the Cedars, yeah.
At the Cedars in Cedarburg. All right. Coming up now is our Port Washington High School Marching Pirates. Wow. You have a couple of banner carriers, Megan Karnitz and Hannah Castillo. Is it Castillo or Castillo?
Me? Castillo? Thanks, Becca.
I'm trying to be very international. And of course, Port Washington High School Band is being sponsored by none other than the Port Washington State Bank.
Yes.
Welcome, Port Washington High School Pirates! Port Washington is led by drum majors Louis Shearer and Graham Bach-Biscoping and director Chris Clothier. This year they perform Leroy Anderson's holiday classic, Sleigh Ride. Oh, look who's coming. It's like Greg Monkey. We got sock monkeys. Watch out, we've got sock monkeys on the loose. Sock monkey.
Those are some happy sock monkeys out there. Just thrilled to be part of our parade.
All right. We've got Van McNeil.
Van the Man McNeil,
It's-
some call him.
Van the Man McNeil. Van McNeil is a morning show co-host on the B93.3, the 80s of today. And of course, right behind them is our very own Jumping Country, which is an inflatable fun for everyone. It's a huge place full of all the inflatable slides and obstacle courses that our kids can go to. They have birthday parties and all kinds of fun events, all indoors. So
All
they can do
indoors.
it year round.
And Mike, accompanying Jumpin' Country is their mascot named Roo.
Hello, Roo.
Welcome, Roo. And Ashley would be the handler. And welcome, Adam, all of Jumpin' Country.
What's the pizza man doing on Jumpin' Country? Downtown Pizza looks like joined them.
Hi, Downtown Pizza guy. Hooking a ride, huh? All right. All right. Welcome. The Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage, the
Trolley!
trolley. Hello. Did you know that the Coldwell Banker was established in 1906? Coldwell Banker has grown to over 3,000 offices in 47 countries. Wow. Coldwell Banker Trolley has been part of the Grafton Parade for more than 15 years.
And we love having them. This is a beautiful trolley.
Each of the 75 local Coldwell Banker real estate agents has a passion to deliver truly remarkable service every year. So we appreciate them coming to our parade each and every year. Visit them at coldwellbankerhomes.com. All right. And now looks like we are welcoming
Andy the Android.
Andy. Andy the Android is here from ConnectCell with lots of candy for everyone. She's Welcome Andy, the android from Connexcel.
She's here with her friends from Device Mechanics.
Yep, who fix all your broken screen and charging parts, provide waterproofing in case the eggnog gets out of control during your holiday parties.
That tends to happen sometimes.
Be sure to visit the Connexcel at 1207 11th Avenue here in Grafton to hear about their fantastic holiday promotions. All right.
Okay, this first.
All right, looks like Landmark Credit Union is sponsoring our Billy Bear Circus Band with our banner carriers, part of the Landmark Credit staff. Welcome, Billy Bear Circus Band, sponsored by Landmark Credit Union. Blinky.
That is Blinky the Lighthouse.
Blinky the Lighthouse. Oh gosh. You know, the credit union, the mascot Blinky is worth more here. It says he's owned by community members. Landmark Credit Union is a non-for-profit financial institution who has been in business since 1933. And of course, we're seeing the awesome display of Billy Bear and his circus train. Look at that. It looks like he's
75 feet long, it looks like.
wow. We welcome Billy Bear and his circus wagon train.
Yeah.
And of course, each of the trailers now are decorated in a holiday theme.
He's accompanied by a giant, lovable teddy bear named Billy Bear
Hey, Billy
on
Bear.
a scooter.
Yep, he's got his own scooter this year. All right. And now we've got Ozaki County's Fairest of the Fair coming up into our view. It looks like Kimberly Miller.
Kimberly Miller
Yep.
and Anna
junior
Lampour.
first. Yep, she's our junior. Welcome, Ozaki County Fairest of the Fair, Kimberly Miller, and the 2017 Junior Fairest, Anna Lampier.
Welcome,
We'll
ladies.
be at the 158th Ozaki County Fair next year, so welcome. All right. Boy, it's amazing that even think about the fair that's coming up already in next year, August. Weather
My
sure is
feet
not
could
it.
use some August weather right now, Mike.
You
I don't know
bet.
about yours. Cedarburg Creek
Welcome,
Farm.
Cedar Creek Farm.
Cedarburg Creek Farm.
Cedarburg Creek Farm. I have to learn to enunciate. No, Cedar Creek Farm. Cedarburg Creek Farm is located on Highway 60 and is a destination for all of your fall needs, especially in October, and also right through Christmas. For your fresh Christmas tree or wreath, check out cedarburgcreekfarm.com to see when Santa will be there for children's visits. Woo! Santa Claus, boy, he's busy this year.
He is. And also there'll be a live nativity December 9th and 10th at Cedarburg Creek Farm.
That'll be nice.
Where'd he go? Oh.
Hey, it's George Webb. Hey, George.
There are two locations, one in Cedarburg and one in Port Washington. 24 hours a day you can get food at George Webb.
It's good stuff. All right. And who do we have now? Our very own Gil. Gil Chinook. Coming in at 6'5", weighs 250 pounds. His favorite food is brats and hamburgers. He's a Scorpio. Welcome, Grafton Little League. It's like they've got a truck with music playing behind. Oh, so it's like the old ballpark.
Take me out to the ballpark.
Gotcha. Looks like they're handing out some baseball tattoos. Hey, they're looking for registration for 2017.
Okay.
It's not too early to think baseball. Registration for 2017 is shortly around the corner. Grafton Little League Baseball.
here.
All right. We got Dan and Daphne.
I see Daphne, but
Daphne,
I don't
where's
see
Dan?
Dan.
All right. Oh boy.
Welcome, Daphne Duck. Did you lose Dan? Where's Dan?
Is that, oh, there he is.
He's a little delayed.
He's hanging with the kids. And welcome our newest Village of Grafton employee, Jesse Thies, our new village administrator.
Jesse Ties.
Hey, Jesse. Great. How are you?
Jesse started with us just a few months ago.
That was Brian Goddard who did that.
Welcome, Jesse.
All right. We welcome FM 102.1.
They don't have a sheet.
That's right.
They just popped in.
And right behind them is our youth hockey, Ozaki Youth Hockey. You know, that was established way back in 1996 to promote youth hockey in Ozaki County. Their philosophy is simple. Kids come first. We have programs for children ages 4 through 14 at the Ozaki Ice Center. Come in and join us and play the coolest game on ice.
And look at these kids, Mike, with their skates on.
Oh, yeah.
They're ready to go. And hockey's just not for the boys. There's plenty of girls' leagues as well.
You know it. It's becoming, yes, popular with everybody. Those kids are pretty good on their skates right now.
That's an easy way to get through downtown Grafton, that's for sure.
In the Ozaki Ice Center, which is out in Cedarburg.
Yeah.
Have 2 sheets of ice now, and again, the sport just continues to get more and more popular. And of course, the Cedarburg the Port Washington and Grafton teams are combined together, known as the Ice Dogs.
Yes, they are.
Welcome, Ice Dogs.
Some little ice dogs coming by now.
Jesus. The 9 ladies. Oh, welcome, 9 Ladies Dance Academy. Did I see the Grinch? Ah! Be careful.
Be careful, ladies. The Grinch is coming.
9 Ladies Dance Academy is celebrating their first year in business, serving Grafton and Saukville communities, dancing to the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Wow, that's a fun way to start.
So, Mike, we have a Grinch, but 9 Ladies Dancing also have brought their own Grinch with them.
Oh, yeah.
So we have 2 Grinches in the parade this year.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they're not here.
All right.
Thank you, 9 Ladies Dancing.
And good luck. All right. Welcome, Digital Legend Copy Print Centers, who sponsored the Rocket Cycle. Woo!
Yeah, he's after the Rocket Cycle.
Yeah.
They're sponsoring the tow.
Watch out for our Rocket Cycle. Looks like he would really go well with our Star Wars guys.
Oh, wait.
The TJ Howell's Rocket Cycle is just a big wheel with a rider and an engine inside its circumference. It is similar to a unicycle. However, instead of sitting above the wheel, the rider sits inside. Crazy, man. It's a 5.5 horsepower engine. Top speed goes 35 miles an hour. It's handcrafted aluminum frame, solid rubber tire.
Excellent.
Now coming up, our Shukin and Olenichek Orthodontics are sponsoring.
Banner carriers?
Those are the banner carriers.
Yeah. Dr.
Olenichek.
Olenichek.
And her staff.
And her staff.
Welcome, Dr. Olenichek and staff. Hey! Look who's driving down the street. Can you believe it? It's everyone's favorite tow truck. Here to say hi to all the kids. This cute little tow truck has appeared in 100 parades all over Wisconsin and is loved by all. Don't miss your chance to snap a picture of this cute little tow truck. So little in size, only measures 4 feet and 7 feet tall.
That's a
Kids love
cutie.
it. Oh, yeah.
Mike, is someone driving that tow truck?
I can't tell.
That's a highlight of the parade for sure.
Wayne's. Uh-oh.
We lost a clown.
Hey, clown. Hey, bicycle kid.
I think that's Mr. Tricks. Mr. Tricks, Mike.
Mr. Tricks. Hello, Mr. Tricks. Woo!
Oh, Newbie the clown.
You're
Newbie
tricky.
the clown.
Who?
That's Newbie the
Oh,
clown.
it's Newbie the clown. You haven't
Sorry.
mixed up so many clowns.
Yes.
All this confusion. Hello, Newbie.
All right.
All right. Great favorite, Wayne's Drive-In. Hey, Steve.
Give us the show, Steve. Give us the show.
Hey, looking for great food and great fun? Sing and dance along to Wayne's Drive-In. Our DJ Rob. Hey, Rob.
Hey,
Are you going to lead everybody in dance to your Christmas favorites?
I think we should.
I think so
You should
too.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
It's just that we had a record here because of you guys. Thank you very much. See you in April. Can we hold on?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, make sure to get your 50% off coupon for opening week next year.
How you doing?
Wayne's Drive-In's got a 50% opening day coupon for next year. Keep a lookout. Okay, next.
Ozaki County Judge Joe Voiland.
Oh, Voiland. We welcome Ozaki County Judge Joe Voiland.
Oh, Judge Voiland is passing out stuffed animals.
Oh, is he? Well, isn't that nice right before Christmas? Hey, it makes a nice little stocking stuffer.
There he is. Oh, look what Judge Voiland has.
Ooh, little reindeers. He's got a bunch of Christmas stuffed animals.
That's a nice little treat he's given to all the kids. Mikey's got a trunk full.
He's got a whole trunk full of those. And who do we got next here? Ms. Run the U.S., Kristen Schremmel.
Yeah, MS Run the U.S.
The MS Run the U.S., Kristen Schremmel. Ms. Schremmel ran the U.S. 217 Relay Runner. Run the U.S. is a non-profit organization dedicated to raising awareness and funds to support multiple sclerosis research. A 3,000-mile relay run across America, running farther to serve others. Look on their website under www.msrunneruntheus.com. Boy, I've just
Excellent
had
job,
tongue-tied today.
Kristen. That's a lot there to take.
We really
but
appreciate the awareness. Yep.
Yes, that took a lot of training, I'm sure, to be able to do that. Yep, Miss Sasaki.
And now we are looking to see, and oh, there she is, our Miss Ozaki, Sarah Reamer, and Mr. Ozaki, Dylan Wohlers. We're going to wait for them to come into view a little bit so we can introduce them to the entire crowd. And what do you think it takes to become Mr. and Mrs. Ozaki?
Oh, boy. Yeah, community service, involvement
Yep.
with Ozaki County in the fairgrounds, probably some 4-H.
Well, I'll tell you what, they do a lot of work in community work, and it's not just for everyone. They really do compete for these positions, and these young folks, I don't know how they do it between school and work. They find time to really give back to the community.
It's not easy.
This is one of their words. We welcome Miss Ozaki, Sarah Reamer, and Mr. Ozaki, Dylan Wohlers. Welcome.
So Becca here helping us out was involved in 4-H also, and horses, I believe, horse and pony projects. So Sarah and Dylan probably have their own project that they worked on to become Mr. and Mrs. Ozaki County.
Oh, sure. Now we've got Columbia St. Mary's and staff carrying a banner.
The Columbia St. Mary's banner.
Yep. And the Columbia St. Mary's presenting the Three Wise Men. We got the Walking Nativity here. This is, again, an amazing group of people that come in and really bring the Christmas season to life. So we appreciate all the animals from Jodan Farms. Kind of really bring us back to what it was like and why Christmas is here.
Oh, we have all kinds of animals that they brought out today, Mike. We have donkeys and goose, I believe.
Yep,
we have a
got
goose.
Sheep. We've got camels.
We have a pony circus wagon, llamas, and goats as well.
It's just crazy. So today, welcome Mary and Joseph, played by Jen Schlegg and Tom Schlegg.
Thank you, Mary and Joseph. Jen was our Mary last year as well, so thank you for joining us again, Jennifer.
And we're looking for our Three Wise Men.
Susan,
I'm curious.
the Columbia St. Mary's staff and donkeys.
We've got Susan Gromacki and Debbie Ron and Don Arnold. Really? A wise man? Okay.
Kind of missed that. You can read that if you want. No? Okay.
All right.
Let's get this.
Well, again, we thank Jodan Farms for lending us their animals for this incredible site. All right.
And Mike, the kids helping us out for Jodan Farms are Cloverleaf 4-H Club. So thank you to the Cloverleaf 4-H helping us man all these animals today.
Look at the pony. There's a beautiful little miniature pony here.
Yep, pulling the Christmas wagon. You bet.
I believe that's the Christmas goose.
And the Christmas goose. It's not Christmas yet, so obviously it's not cooked. So. Wonderful. Wow. Beautiful. Now our Christmas parade also welcomes Congressman Glenn Grothman, who represents the 6th Congressional District, which includes Grafton. He was elected back in 2015 and is honored to represent the district and looks forward to carrying Wisconsin's common sense values to Washington. Welcome, Congressman Glenn Grothman.
And that's a beautiful little float he's got there with, what type of animal is that, Mike, in the middle?
Gosh, it looks like
That would be an
that's
elephant.
an elephant. The Christmas elephant. And of course, I love the fact that they're giving us candy.
Oh, yes. Thank
Keeping
you
us
for the
nourished.
candy.
All right. And now Holton Brothers.
Yeah.
Looks like they're representing, looks like
Right here.
Bucky Badger, Hippo, and St. Bernard. Very nice. Welcome, Hippo, Bucky, and Mr. St. Bernard. All right. Holton Brothers is sponsoring the Brookfield Civic Band. Welcome to Grafton. The Brookfield Civic Band is under the direction of Carl Miller. They perform on a replica circus wagon built by the members. The band is delighted to perform in the Grafton Christmas Parade again this year and will feature both religious and secular Christmas favorites. And of course, we have Partnership Bank, who is sponsoring the ever popular Wacky Wheeler. Our banner carriers today are Quentin Lee and Ryan Newell.
Mike, it looks like we've got an addition to the Wacky Wheeler.
Wacky
bicycle rider who lost his candy
cane. Oh,
cane.
he just wrecked his candy cane.
Okay. Now this is going to be a treat.
Oh, yeah. Look out, people.
This is always my favorite in the parade, Mike.
I usually really say stand back and watch. I mean it when I say stand back. Welcome on Wacky Wheeler. He's wacky.
He's wacky, all right.
He's wacky.
He's the only one that doesn't look cold.
Just wheeling around. Okay. He's contemplating. He's wondering what to do next.
This is going to be good.
Oh boy.
Oh.
He's got bouncy balls he's throwing out there now. Oh boy.
Uh-oh. I hope they've been nice, Mike.
I hope so too. Let me tell you, he never ceases to amaze us. Always entertains.
Yeah.
You know, the Wacky Wheeler's name is Melvin Hales, and he comes from Madison, Wisconsin. He performed over 400 parades since 1999. The wheel itself is 4 feet wide, 10 feet tall, and weighs 300 pounds. It's equipped with 12 horns, 8 bells, and 2 water bottles, just in case.
Is the water in case there's a fire?
Could be. Because it might be cold out here, but he's
way.
pretty hot.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That was great. I enjoyed that.
Okay. Looks like we've got the U12 Grafton Baseball Junior Hawks coming into view.
Yeah, they were right behind the Wacky Wheeler there.
Oh, there they are. All right. And now, the Village Point Commons, which is a brand new senior community just built in the southwest side of Grafton, right by Sendix. Awesome development. They're just finishing up. They just had an open house.
There'll be an open house at the end of November, Mike.
That's right.
November 30th is
Go
an
check
open
it out.
house.
Welcome, Shannon O.
FM 106.1.
FM 106.1. Thank you for coming to Grafton. So what does the Shannon O stand for? Oh, what a beautiful morning?
She's the newest member of the FM 106 morning show.
Oh, I get it. Very appropriate. The All Friends Playground, welcome. Sponsored by Living Life with Autism, Inc. You know, Living Life with Autism is a local nonprofit based charity comprised of volunteers with the purpose of supporting the special needs community. Currently, we are seeing donations of any size to build an all-inclusive playground here in Grafton. So give generously. It's an important cause.
It's right over at Centennial Park. They're going to be building that playground.
You bet. Welcome, 94.5 KTI Country.
Jax.
Hey, Jax, welcome.
31, Sunday, sunny to partly cloudy and mild with a high of
Jax performs afternoons from 2 to 7 p.m. Oh, we've got the Grinch.
Oh.
2 in a row. Hey, Grinch, Cindy Lou who says hi.
Oh.
And he accompanied with Polar Bear. Okay.
Okay, so this is cold. So, Lisa Irby.
We now welcome Lisa Irby Harbeck, who has been a trustee now since 2010, and Sue Meineke, village trustee. No, Sue's actually been on the village board since 2007 and is currently on the Finance Committee, School Liaison Committee, and Chair of Public Works Committee. And Lisa has actually lived in the village for 22 years.
Yes, we definitely want candy.
She still feels like she's new here. She's a registered nurse at Aurora Cancer Care. All right. Okay, so as the trustees gone on by, our next unit, sponsored by Environmental Products Systems, is sponsoring the Grafton Blues Association. And the banner carriers today are, again, our illustrious cheerleaders.
Those cheerleaders are doing double duty today, Mike. That's
Welcome,
for
Lisa.
sure.
Hi.
I'll read that if you want.
Environmental Product Systems was established back in 1967, and they will be celebrating 50 years in business as we come to 2017. They are an industrial distributor offering any kind of filter, fan, blower, and industrial central vacuum system. They cover the Midwest region, and just this year, they were authorized as a regional service center for Gardner, Denver, centrifugal blowers and exhausts. Also, they are proud to be the state-certified women-owned business.
Excellent. We're happy to have them as a sponsor.
Environmental Products and Systems proudly sponsors the Grafton Blues Association, featuring the Paramount Music Festival.
Let's sing it.
The Fairmont Blues Association welcomes Cats Sass, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. You know,
Whiskey of the Dam.
We can play the same song for 45 minutes. Nobody's going to notice.
Well, then one more time.
We love this music.
How are you guys doing over there? You all right? How are you? We're Whiskey of the Dam.
Whiskey of the Dam.
Sort of, yeah.
I guess they're not cats.
Oh, they're Whiskey of the Dam.
It's an Irish band for sure.
All right. So as the Whiskey of the Dam passes us by as part of the Paramount or the Grafton Blues Association,
I don't know.
we are going to welcome the Port Washington Pirate Festival with a very own pirate ship.
We didn't even have them. Yeah, they're good. Check out their website.
Part D. All right, we've got a pirate ship from the Port Washington Pirate Festival 2.1 Part D. They're going to return now in the spring of 2017.
Part 2?
Yeah, Part D. I think that means 2, Lisa. I'm not sure. This will be their second year with their new captain and crew. June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Port Washington. Come for the mayhem, merriment, sideshows, pirate invasion, vendors, parade, contest, belly dancers, children's area, historical reenactments, demonstrations, education plus beer tent, and awesome food and music. Holy cow.
And cannons too, I think, Mike. I see cannons.
Look out for the cannons. Welcome, Port Washington Pirate Festival. Well, blow me down. It looks like you're coming back in June.
Oh my. That'll wake the kids up
I've
if
been
they
hit.
fell asleep.
I've been hit. All right. We now welcome our Monticello Snowmobile Club. The Monticello Snowmobile Club is celebrating 50 years this winter, and the float represents memories of the early days.
That Whiskey of the Damned is playing at pubs in Germantown. So
Very nice. This club also installs and grooves the trails around Cedarburg, Grafton, and Saukville area for individuals and families to enjoy. So we thank you for your hard work.
That's actually really fun pubs.
The club reminds everyone to join a club.
Boy, that makes you want to go snowmobiling, doesn't it, Mike? Those are some beautiful sleds, as they say.
And who says it doesn't? It's not snowing. It looks like it is snowing.
Oh! Now that is a blast from the past.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the retro sleds are out.
Oh, yeah. The old Skeeter. Love it. Wow. Maybe we should consider bringing our snowmaking machines for next year's parade.
Oh, I think we're lucky we don't have snow. The fake snow is good for me.
I guess you're right.
Someone took a lot of time to get those floats all assembled, so thank you for bringing us this look at the view from the past, celebrating 50 years.
50 years, wow. Okay. Welcome, Brett Andrews from 97.3, the Now. He's now the host of the afternoon show, and he does weekends from 3 to 6 p.m. Hey, Brett. Yeah, we have all the radio stations represented here today, and of course, you know, it wasn't even Thanksgiving when I turned on a couple radio stations and they were playing Christmas music already. So, really trying to get people in the spirit right away. All right.
I think now that Thanksgiving's over, we're definitely ready for Christmas.
You betcha. Well, here's a new float in our parade this year. Property loss management. Welcome, property loss management. You know, back in the day, smoking was thought to be glamorous. Now they realize that smoking can kill you. Who would have thought? No kidding? Smoking is also the #2 cause of house fires. If you do smoke, never smoke in bed.
Never.
For the safety of you and your loved ones. Keep all smoking materials outside. That makes pretty common sense, but I'll tell you what, if it's the second cause of fires every year, obviously
You can't hear that enough.
You bet.
And most of all,
Welcome, Clover Leaf.
they wish us a
4-H
safe and Merry
Club.
Christmas.
Where's Teddy Bear?
133. There's like 10 more. The girls keep coming up right now.
Can I give you this? Want to give me one more? Is it all put away?
Thank you. Thank you, Cloverleaf 4-H Club. Thank you for serving our children from kindergarten to high school with projects and leadership programs that help them throughout their entire life. Oh, it's funny. This is good. We now welcome Eric Paulson from 95.7, the Big FM. Yeah, man.
How did he get such a fancy car, Mike? That's a nice
big.
car.
He's from the Big FM, of course. They play a whole wide variety of music throughout the day, and of course they're one of the stations now that plays a lot of Christmas music. But Eric now hosts a 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. show, playing all the songs he grew up with. Sounds like all the songs I grew up with.
Yes.
He also co-hosts on the weekly show Discover Wisconsin.
Which you have to see. Those are some great episodes on Discover Wisconsin. I learn something new every time I watch them.
Oh, yeah. And what do we have here? Oh, my goodness.
I think it's a Rudolph truck.
Well, you know, deer hunting season is still on, so I'm not sure how safe this buck is right now. Welcome, Shorewell's Realtors. Nobody knows real estate like Shore West Realtors. Oh, that's good.
And they are all wearing their red noses.
You betcha. How awesome is
Oh, we missed one.
that? Okay. We now have up Our Savior Evangelical Lutheran Church. And they're afloat.
And it looks like they have a nativity on the back of their float.
You bet. and of course all the kids volunteering to be on the part of the scene. Welcome our Savior Evangelical Lutheran Church.
Providing Christian education for grades 3K through 8th grade. And we have some mini wise men, or young wise men, I should say.
Got some angels.
Wise boys.
You bet. Oh, look who's here. Welcome, the South Shore Drill Team, sponsored by Exacto Spring. Come on, people, get up and dance!
All the way from Chicago,
You
the
bet.
crowd favorite South Shore Drill Team.
You know, the South Shore Drill Team is celebrating their 35th anniversary. It was founded back in 1980 by Arthur Robinson, a former CPS teacher. Their group grew from a handful of neighborhood teens to serving 300 youth ages 8 through 21. Last year, the team members performed 105 times in 78 events.
Wow.
You know, in 2013, the team marched in the Presidential Inaugural Parade at Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York. Amazing.
Awesome. Let's take a listen here, Mike.
Thank you, South Shore Drill Team, who's celebrating their 35th year anniversary.
Well, if that doesn't get you in the holiday spirit, I don't know what will.
I don't either. I'll tell you what, this group, they come here, they perform, and they're outstanding every year. And I'll tell you what, they do have a mission. And their mission is quality youth programs provide an alternative to negative influences. You know, they are proud to say that they have graduated 100% of the seniors on their team each
That
and every
is
year.
so good to hear.
Yeah, we certainly love the South Shore Drill Team.
And Mike, they perform throughout the whole parade. They kind of walk while they're performing. So they'll be going the whole length of the parade with their flag and gun batoning.
Yep. And of course, our parade wouldn't be complete without recognizing all the hard members of the committee. Welcome, the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade Committee. Thank you, Holiday Events Committee, for all you do. Give a shout out to Sharon McKelvey, Committee Chair. Woo! Dave Antoine, our Tree Lighting Chair. Becky Shimp, Breakfast with Santa. Sarah McGraw, Advertising and Celebrities. Dana Carter, Advertising and Celebrities. Sue Moyer, Costume Characters. Colleen Way, Special Units. Nicolette Burkholz, Vans and Convertibles. Jenny DeCuster, Floats. Andrew from Home Depot, who did Santa's Sleigh. Dave Liss, Mike Donahue, and our very own Lisa Taubner and Pam King. Thank you for all your hard work. And hey, 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 who's here? Santa's in the house. Hello, Mrs. Claus. How are you? Hello, Elf.
Hello, Santa. Oh, Santa's
Paige.
got his elves.
Elf, Paige.
Some of the little
Our
elves.
little elves today. Jolly is Tina Arnold and her sister.
Mary?
Mary. Mary, the elf. Little elves are helping too. Shane Tobner and Paige Arnold. Shay. Hi, Shay.
That's it.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the 37th annual Community
All done.
Christmas Parade. Christmas trees and memories. Well, with that, Lisa,
Michael Polka, you did an A.
on behalf of myself and
Standing job.
Lisa Tobner, we're signing off.
Okay.